And number 5, Slade Cleveland. Now, if everyone would please rise and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Have the national anthem here real quick.
Take a quick break here, folks. I know we just came live. We'll be right back.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit. All right, folks, welcome back here. Brendan Miller, Ryan Cox coming to you here live from Campton, Kentucky. 55th District Championship game on tap here tonight, folks, and should be a great one as the Wolfe County Wolves, number 1 seed here in the 55th District, come in here at 19-6 on the season, 12-2 in the region, 4-0 in the 55th District, sweeping both Breathitt and Jackson City in the regular season. And your Breathitt County Bobcats defending 14th region champions, 17-16 on the season, 7-5 in the region, 3-2 here in the district. Both those losses coming to these Wolves in 2 excellent baseball games. On May the 1st, it was Wolfe County here in Campton, 6-4, and on the 11th in the game that got rained out the second inning, come back in that one. Really good baseball game down there in Jackson. Ryan, 5-4, the Wolves take that one.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything different than a dandy of a ball game here tonight. You know, of course, to the contenders really for the 14th region championship Bobcats here, and two of the better pitchers in the region.
Good talking about it. We're going to get 9 the Bulldog Village. Brady Wilson behind the plate. First time this is Brady behind the plate since his early season injury. He's coming back from that. Third base is short. Second base is about holds over first. Came out. Jackson Holland left. Chance Paul in center. And definitely out and right. So look out, folks. We're ready for action here. And this one. That's the ability to come to the plate. This is a big factor here. We've got both teams on the base pass. Breathitt 91-92 on the season, and the Wolves are 94-95.
Wilson and Turner are going to have to do something about that tonight. Bell steps in. Bell comes in at 400, 24 for 85. First pitch from Wisman is outside. Talk about our blue here tonight. We're going to have Eddie Browning behind the plate. Down at third base is Gary Hammonds, Mike Gayhart at second, and J.J. Wright out at first base. Wisman, that ball's going to be hit into short right field. Comes in.
A single for the Bobcats. The first one got played.
So, great job of Isaac Bellamy there. You know, I know one thing these two teams are looking for tonight is really trying to catch that fastball early in the count, because both of these guys can really locate their fastball and their off-speed stuff. Everything just as good as the next pitch.
So Zach will be up here, 8th grader. Aiden Combs will come to the plate. Aiden at 368 on the season. Bell off first. Going to have a sacrifice bunt. Lays it down.
For Breathitt County, did a sacrifice bunt. Oliver played first. The bunt coverage was not in effect there for Wolfe County. Go, Brady! So, that's Bobcats 2. A single by Bellamy, 2 right field.
A first pitch bunt sack attempt for Aiden Combs ends up with a base hit. So runners on first and second. And that will bring up senior Brady Tincher. Tincher 402 on the season, 39 for 97, 27 runs, 17 ribs, 8 base on balls, and 14 for 14 on the base pass. He has hit 1 out of the park. Not holding Combs on at first. He's wide, and Tincher swings and misses. Core, strike 1.
And, you know, just something we touched on in the pregame, Brendan, we're talking up here. There you see it early from the Bobcat coaching staff, knowing the type of pitcher that they're facing tonight, trying to maybe manufacture a run early.
Absolutely. Wisman. And there's Eddie on the outside third. We talked about it earlier. You know what Eddie Brown's going to give you. He's going to give you that outside strike there. It was good location, good velo from Wisman on that pitch. Bellamy off second. Combs off first. Pitch is outside from Wisman. Runs the count 2-2-2. Nobody out here in top of the first inning. Folks, share this one around. Facebook and YouTube both here live for you from Campton. Wisman, and that's going to be hit too strong.
Shot.
87, 22 runs, 24 RBIs to lead the Bobcats, and 10 for 10 on the base pass. He has hit 2 home runs. First pitch misses high for ball 1. We say, folks, share this one around. Great stuff here in Eastern Kentucky. Lots of baseball going around the 14th region tonight. We'll cover that here in a few minutes. Wisman outside. 2-0 to Howard. Hitters count here with nobody out here in the top of the first inning. Of course, this Breathitt County Bobcat bunch, a lot of people kind of selling them short, and Howard's going to send that. No, many of the main components from last year's 14th Region Championship team are back outside of Andrew Combs, who's in the crowd. Just saw Andrew there a few moments ago, back here from his freshman year at KCU. Wisman, and that's going to be hit, and that's going to be down.
Big night here. This is on Wolfe team. Right now, after tonight, and no matter how this starts out,
two good pitchers on the mound.
Yeah, you know, we talk about the Bobcats being real senior heavy with life experience, but nothing to take away from the sophomores who are working. They played a ton of baseball, so I guess you can really say.
And Robbie Turner at the plate. Robbie, another senior for Breathitt County, comes up 301, 28 for 93 on the season, 13 runs and 18 RBIs. Robbie had a big shot here to left center last night. Pitch to, and he's going to hit that one right back up the middle.
An out yet for Breathitt County here in the top of the first inning. And now we'll bring it to the plate.
Looks like number 35, Adam Spencer, in as a courtesy runner for the catcher, Robbie Turner. The Bobcats doing a great job coming out, being aggressive, doing a great job, not letting Wisman get up and count on them.
So Wisman got runners on first and second. Now let's see if the Bobcats try to steal one. What is the first and third play? And swing by Cox through for strike one. Spencer, plenty of speed done at first base. And Cox swings and misses for strike two. Spencer off first, Ash down at third. Wisman comes to the belt, and ball misses inside. They're going to give Spencer second base. So still nobody out. Two runners back in scoring position here for Breathitt County. So a Reese Cox hit could cause more damage here for the Bobcats here in the top of the first inning. Wisman to the plate. Misses high. Count 2-1.
Well, we can really
2-2.
We can really hear that glove all the way up here. The velocity is up on that fastball for Wisman today.
He has got the velo, but Breathitt so far is catching up with it right now. And none of those base hits have really been scalded, but they have been hit in the right places. That's going to be Cox. That's going to be up the middle. Again.
What a shot there from Campton Holland in center field. Bobcats 2-1. Making 4-0 Breathitt County. And first out of the game is over the home plate for Campton.
That's going to bring up the Miles Holland playing out with the 272, 15-55. 32 runs, 7 RBIs, and 5 on the base pass.
The Bobcats coming out 6 straight singles start the game.
First pitch from Wisman misses for ball one. I want to thank our man Darren Back over here for filling in tonight. Matthew had a baseball game. And Miles swings and misses for strike two. To Holland. And strike two. What you got to say, though, Ryan, is this: how many of these shots have been right back up the middle? I mean, they're not trying to pull the ball, going with the pitch. No, actually, quality pitches from Wisman that are being hit by Breathitt. They have come out to absolutely lay the bat on the ball tonight. Wisman, and that's going to be down first base, just foul.
The Bobcats just doing a good job staying close and just going with it, not trying to do too much.
That's
something we discussed in our pregame also. One of the key points of emphasis for tonight is, who we thought would be successful in this ballgame is really limiting the strikeouts. Really putting the ball in play, trying to force the other team to make plays, which is really just the game of baseball as it is. But these two guys on the mound really have to bear down, have quality at bats.
Wisman misses high. Run count 2-2 here on Miles Holland in that 7-hole. 4 home already for Breathitt here in the top of the first. And there's some misses high to Holland to run the count full, 3-2 with 1 out here. So Breathitt has accomplished what they wanted to come out and hit the ball. Miles hanging tough, fouls that one back. Count now still 3-2, 1 away here. Pitch too hot. Comment when we had Coach Matthew Rigsby on here last night. A great facility in this field, and Miles battling away. Stay alive. And for the this field is in great playing condition out here, and I got to really commend this Wolfe County group down here to get this facility in the great condition that it is. And that's going to be first pitch to Bird. Misses high. Blitzman having a little bit of location problem here right now. With onslaught by the Bobcats here to start this one out. Pitch to Bird is inside, and it does clip him. And he's going to head to first base. So Toby Bird by the HBP will head on down to first base. And now runners on the corners again as the Bobcats will bat around here in the first inning. As Dill Stacy will come to the plate for 2 outs. On the base pass. Wisman. And it's that one breaking ball. Got Dill out in front of that one for strike 1. So we're just fortunate, Ryan. This is good to watch these two teams all season. This could easily be a regional championship matchup here for these two, as they'll be on separate sides of the bracket. Wisman misses outside. As both these teams advance into County. Starting on we're right now planning on bringing that entire tournament and the entire softball as well. Be back here tomorrow night for Breathitt Wolfe softball. Wisman. Big breaking ball is high that time. And we'll run the count to 2-1 on Dylan Stacy. Two-one on its way. Oh, way inside that time to Stacy. Runs the count 2-3-1. Bird over there. So he will be station to station, and that is ball 4 as he misses high, and that will load him back up.
Go, Bill! Go, Bill! They're going to call on the score sheet here for the first inning.
Seemed to be Charlotte this first time.
So it looks like we're going to have to change the headed out here. So we'll have to make a change. We'll see who's going to bring it down. This one's not going to bring it down the first inning. We're going to have a pinch runner there for the 7 coming in for Toby Bird.
And if you're at the county, there's good one in either way. Yes, but not to take anything away from Max Wisman, but we were talking about this earlier too. The depth that Wolfe County Wolves have in pitch, maybe one of the best pitching rotations that we've seen in 14th region this year.
But I think our sponsors is the entire district attorney's sponsored by Wolfe County Farm Bureau and Breathitt County Farm Bureau. Looks like what they have coming in from the outfield. Let's see what changes we have. Of course, because Wolfe County kids come home from their local positions, so which usually has a good situation where he can.
The 15.
That was, it's going to be Jed who's going to come in and pitch. I think, let's see, we're going to see Westman up and Westman in the outfield. So just
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Now, Chris Evans still in short, Jackson Harden at second base, so Wolfe moves over from second base. And Wishman goes into left field. First pitch from Holland is a breaking ball, 4-1.
There it is.
To Bellamy, and there's the outside strike by Eddie Browning, and that's probably going to be consistent throughout the night, like I say, and that one.
A little bit of commentary coming from the crowd. It's not the first time they've had him just running behind the plate, so both of these teams know they have to make the adjustment coming in.
Holland from the windup. Breaking ball to Bellamy is in there for strike two. So. First inning. So the Bobcats a chance here with Bellamy, one of their big dogs at the plate. Time to do some job here. Protect the plate. Holland goes after him and gets him. So Campton over and Max Wistman to face Isaac Miller. Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life. Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time. YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality Yamaha, Polaris, or Kawasaki vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 4 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, or Paintsville, or online at ypkmotorsports.com. I tell you what, don't count this Wolves team. We'll see how they do this, but definitely the best arm in the region. I see what's in Isaac has overthrown all the starting 4 games. His first start, 7 appearances on the season, 2 saves, 20 games, 33 strikeouts, 14 and 17 walks, and 8 sophomore, 18 for 67, 23 runs, 15 runs. He's ready to go. Dill is not in position out there yet, but he's making it. So now Bellamy ready to work. First pitch, breaking ball, 2 falling. And so Bellamy leads it with a breaking ball here. Strike 2, and there, that pitch is going to be called consistently throughout the night. So the speed hitters need to adjust. And takes him down. Bellamy, the swing K for out number 1. That will bring up Cam Oliver. For 66, 26 runs, 10 17 on the base pass. That's one thing about it. On this He's not been able to pitch, and we'll see what his performance will be here tonight as he goes with the off-speed. With the first pitch to get all around.
Off-speed pitches. That's something about Isaac, man, that he can do. He can locate any pitch, anytime. He can pitch backwards. It's really hard to sit in there and try to get a beat on him as a hitter.
Bell to the plate, breaking ball, misses inside. Evens the count at 1-1 on Cam Oliver. Oliver going to hit that one in the air. That is his short circuit. Dylan Stacy comes in. Number 2. And that will bring to the plate Max Wisman. Wisman now in left field. 388 on the season, 26 for 67, 21 runs, 25 6 doubles on the season. So there's plenty of speed. Steps in and gets Bellamy. Bellamy goes to work with the inside fastball down in the dirt for ball 1. Yeah, and Wisman fouls up. Watch that, One on the way by Bill. Breaking ball. Woo! Tried to backdoor it.
Looks like Andy had to for a second.
Let's go, Max!
Right there, folks.
Yes, sir.
I think it's right off the plate. Backdoors again, Bellamy.
Yeah, way to watch, Max! Way to watch!
3-1. Tom Whitman.
Looks like Bellamy's healthy to me out there on the mound today.
Good velo so far. 3-1 on its way. And strike two. And he pops the mitt there of Robbie Turner. Strike three on the outside black as Bellamy faints for strike three. And Wistman goes down looking as Bellamy goes 1, 2, 3 here in the bottom of the first inning. And the Bobcats will come back to the plate as it will be Combs, Tincher, and Howard to come into the plate.
YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality Yamaha, Polaris, or Kawasaki vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 4 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, or Paintsville, or online at ypkmotorsports.com.
All right. Well, welcome back to Campton, USA. As 55th District Championship coming at you here. Wolves and Bobcats. Big first inning for the Bobcats. They put up 4 but leave 3 on base and 1 thrown out at home. Can't emphasize that enough. This will had a chance for more. We'll see if that does come back to be a factor at the end of this one. Maybe, may not. But now on the mound for Wolfe County is Jaden Holland. Holland, this is his 10th appearance on the season. He's 1.56 ERA, 7-1 with 1 save, 36 innings, giving up only 8 earned runs on the season. Jaden, first pitch from to
Aiden Combs.
Aiden Combs. Yeah, that's what I was saying there. Just like I'm trying to case, sir. Right? Forget what I'm saying to the jury. So, Combs.
Aiden singled to right field. First at bat.
Well, the whole top 6 the Bobcats did in that first inning. Actually, Aiden with a nice push sacrifice bunt and by the first baseman Cam Oliver for the base hit.
And looks like I believed 8 of the first 9 Bobcats reached there in the first inning. I'll watch you back.
Holland down in the dirt. Well, ball. So that you know what's going on around the region. Now, the regional draw is going to be Thursday up at Perry Central. It's my understanding. We're going to, of course, have Breathitt, Wolfe in the region. You've got Powell and Estill going at it here tonight in Powell County. That ball's going to be right back up the middle. 2 for 2 for Aiden Combs as he rips it back up the middle with a leadoff single for the Bobcats. And that will bring up Brady Tincher. Tincher singled back in the first inning. I think that was to right field, maybe. Can't remember.
Looks like shallow left center.
Ooh, good spray shot. So leadoff batter on again for the Bobcats. Holland will have to go from the stretch for Tincher. Tincher, he's going to – did that hit him? I think he dodged it.
Just missed.
Was determined not to wear that one.
Of course, if you're a good hitter, you always hate getting hit by a pitch. You always want to get up there and stay in and swing it.
And good hitter Brady Tincher is. Big lead over there from Aiden Combs. He faked going. The ball's going to be hit straight up in the air. Jackson Holland's going to make the call out there at second base, and that ball was a mile high and will be out number 1. Tincher pops up to second base. And that will bring up Bash Howard. Bash singled back in the first inning as well. Going to hear that from all the way through the lineup here in the second. So one away, Howard and Combs, big lead over there at first base. Takes another and throw over. Howard, breaking ball, fouls that one straight back for strike one.
See if Aiden Combs takes another sizable lead like that. See if Holland.
Yeah, you kind of check him because that is sizable is an understatement for that lead.
And he can move for an eighth grader.
Pitch to Howard is a strike over the inside. Black. It's a count to 0-2. Started getting off first. 0-2, one away to Howard. And that's a close one. Ball one ball, two strikes to Howard. Combs takes another over there. And strike three, yeah. And that is Howard down looking at the inside corner of the plate, and that will be two away. And, Jaden Holland's come in and really settled it down here. Struck out Bellamy and
Howard.
Yeah, and, good base hit by Aiden Combs. And you get a good piece of hitting you can't avoid what happens there, but it will be Robbie Turner stepping in. Robbie's single back in the first inning as well. Holland, breaking ball to Turner is strike one.
Locating on that outside corner. I'd say we'll be saying that a lot tonight, knowing that he's back there behind the plate.
Hey, if you're going to get it, you better start pitching to it.
Absolutely.
Here's Combs on the go. Wilson with the peg down. The ball beat him there, but could not make the play at second. So that will be a stolen base for Aiden Combs. That will be, now we did not, the KHSAA stats from last night did not update from that game. So I'm just giving you stats for Breathitt that came in before that game, but that makes Aiden 10 for 10 on the season in steals now.
It looked like Aiden had a good jump right there. Maybe kind of stumbled or slipped, something going on, kind of slowed him down, but ball definitely did beat him there, but fielder unable to make the play, and Aiden's in there second. Looks like the bag may have moved on him a little bit out there.
Yeah, they've got the breakaway bags, and they were having to put it back down out there. So it's, folks, don't forget, we're live on Facebook and YouTube both. If you're at home, bring it up on your smart TV on YouTube. Good quality. Tell you what, I love watching YouTube, our broadcasts on YouTube and on Facebook if you're on the go. Pitch to Turner. Misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Breathitt Wolfe softball coming at you from just adjacent. Should be a great one. And Robbie Turner goes down, gets that one to stay alive. Count 2-2. That's strike 2, sorry. It's been a hot day in the 55th district. Combs off second. Turner's going to foul that one back. Now it stays 2-2. 2 out.
Yep. Holland staying on that outer half of the plate. Turner doing a great job fighting it off.
Pitch is going to be in the dirt, and Wilson's able to smother it or at least knock it down to the side. Not smother it, but that leaves Combs on the wild pitch to head on over to third base. So 2 away. Yep. Wild pitch here. We'll bring one in. Combs plenty of speed, as we've already seen in this game.
Yeah, great job by Combs right there, getting a good read on that ball in the dirt from second base and able to take third.
And Turner protecting against that outside strike. He had to go. He had to swing at that one. That's the smart baseball right there. And he was able to just cue that one off the end of the bat back here to the fence to stay alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Jaden Holland. Big hook right there. And you can see, folks, and I'll cover this when we come back here just a minute. Being a former pitcher, when you see Holland go to the far right-hand side, you know the curve is coming. So you just got to get those tails. But we'll talk about that here in a minute. At the end of 1.5, it's Breathitt 4, Wolfe 0 as we head to the bottom of the second.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
All right, folks, welcome back. Wolfe County High School here, 55th District Championship Baseball coming at you. Quick score there, whatever I just did with my stats. Dropped them here is that it's got 3-0 Estill over Powell over in the 56 right now. Just check that one out on WSKV. They do a good job, so jump over there and check them out here on their stream of that game from Owsley County, I believe, is where that one's being played. Hey,
Let's bring up number 22, the right fielder, Jaden Molan.
Top of the second. So the
batting cleanup here today with the Wolfe County Wolves.
Got Molan's coming to the plate. Jaden, of course, suffered that elbow injury last year. Tommy had the work on his arm, not been able to pitch this year. Great young man, though. 384 on the season, 28 for 73, 17 runs, 23 RBIs, 16 walks, 12 for 12 on steals, 7 doubles, and 1 home run for the Wolves. Bellamy, big hook for, that was not a strike. Ball 1.
I guess missed just a bit inside.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful location for first pitch.
Bellamy, fastball. That ball is hit to deep right center field, and it is got. Jaden Molans goes yard for the Wolves as that ball carried right over the 385, real close to 385, 400 out there. As Jaden Molans with the smack will bring it home to put the Wolves on the board, 4-1. Molans, his second home run of the year, and that ball, you could tell it was hit well. Didn't know it was hit that well, but it carried out to the deepest part of the ballpark. We did not cover the dimensions here so far of
Looks
the game.
Like it's 385 out there, right center.
Yeah. Well, you got 325. This is, it's deeper in right than it is in left here at Wolfe County. 325 down the right field line, 285 power alley right center, 365 to center, 345 to the power alley and left center, and then down the left field line is 300, and that will bring up who we got here. Dalton Bull. Bull's the only senior on this team. 357, 25 for 70, 15 runs, 20 RBIs, 11 walks, and 11 for 11 on steals. So Wolves are on the board on Bellamy.
Yep. Of course, a beautiful day like today and the velocity that Isaac is bringing and, of course, the power, the ball's going to travel.
Ooh. Nice pitch that time by Bellamy. These hitters know that outside strike's going to be called now, so they've got to protect and go after it, and that's exactly what Dalton Bulls did. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bill from the windup. And that's, again, he's working that outside third over right now, and that ball's fouled away. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bellamy with the 2-2. Breaking ball. Ooh, misses. Again, run the count full 3-2. To Dalton Boyles. Nobody out here. Leadoff home run by Jaden Molans for the Wolves. This is high. Nice piece of hitting that time by Dalton Boyles. Worked that count and gets himself a ball 4 base hit, as they say, down to first base. And that will bring up Braden Wilson. Now, Braden back in the lineup here now after after that knee injury early in the season. And 179, 7 for 39, 6 runs on the year, 7 RBIs, and 1 home run he's hit out of here. So.
Yeah, great job by Boyles right there. Not chasing on the stuff down and away out of the zone.
Dalton off first. First pitch by Bellamy is strike 1. So Boyles with 11 for 11 on the season on the base pass. Pitch, and there's that outside strike called by the blue behind the plate for strike 2. 0-2 to Wilson. Pulls off first. Big breaking ball is going to be put in play this time and going to be booted up. Throw to first is in time to get Wilson. Throw behind. Bulls is not in time, but nicely done that time by Eden Combs. Ball came up on him, hit him in the heel of the glove, stayed with it, and made the play at first base on Braden Wilson for out number 1. That sends Bulls down to second base. So 1 out. Or on second.
Gonna bring up the shortstop, number 21, Chris Evans.
Evans, multi-talented sophomore. Swings and misses on the first pitch, 298 on the season. 17 for 57, 15 runs, 15 ribs, 19 bases on balls, 5 for 5 on steals. Has 3 triples on the season.
Big hack right there at that first pitch fastball.
Ooh, Bellamy tried. That ball had reverse movement on it.
Got away from it.
That was either a screwball or a big time moving two-seamer that time that went high over Chris Evans. Bellamy. Inside to Evans. One thing you want to watch, folks, of course, this coming from a former college pitcher as I was, the form is everything for on the mound, and Isaac is picture perfect out there with his balance and leg movements and arm position. Been really well trained, to be quite honest with you. And that ball's going to be hit deep by Evans. That is headed back to the fence. It might be. It could be. It's Chris Evans with a 2-run jack for the Wolves. And he touches it up. 2-run homer as he touched around third base. Wow. And the Wolves are on the move here. 2 home runs in the inning as Chris Evans jacks it up. Both of those were opposite field shots by the Wolves. And wow, they're right back in this one. 4-2-3 with only 1 out here in the second inning. And we're going to have Kyle Crispy head out to take a talk to Bellamy. Getting plenty of Chanda Oliver on the screen here. No problem, dude. Oh, she does a wonderful job here. Love Chanda. So he gets to get out there. But man, what about these Wolves going yard? You only come in here with 4 home runs on the season so far, 1 apiece for each of them, and both Molans and Chris Evans. That is Chris's first jack of the season, and it comes at a big time with Vols on first to make it 4-3.
Yeah, absolutely. Another shot to the deepest part of the ballpark. But I would imagine the Bobcats right here just going out there to give Isaac a breather, let him calm down. You're going to stick with your horse. So, remember the region championship game last year, Letcher County jumped up 3-0 on the Bobcats. Bobcats stayed with him and ended up coming out on top of that one. So you've been saving him for this one, so you're going to ride him as long as you can.
Absolutely. Well, the question is if, Wolfe, and we've talked about this, the depth of their coaching staff, their pitching staff.
Yes.
They go to Holland. Holland shut down Breathitt since he came in.
Yes.
Where if the Wolves keep on touching up Bell here, where does Breathitt go? That's the question that you have to answer.
Yep.
Bell. Yep. This is high. We got Jaden Holland stepping in. Jaden sophomore, 284, 19 for 67, 17 runs, 11 RBIs, 6 for 6 and steals. Came in now at the end of that first inning to pitch. Bellamy strike on that outside corner. 4, strike 1, evens count at 1-1.
Of course, I missed the game last night, but you called it here. Of course, Eli Crisp, I'd imagine, pitched out here for the Bobcats last night. So where do they go?
But we're going to check and make sure that Aiden Combs is okay. He came up and tried to make a play there and took a tumble. That's going to be an infield hit for Jaden Holland. And we'll make sure that Aiden is okay out there. Made the play, but as he came up to make the throw, got his feet tangled up. And so still just one out. Got another Wolfe aboard. It's awesome. Going to have a runner here, courtesy runner. Who's number 5 for the Wolves there, Ryan? Have you got it under? You got it on the.
Don't.
It's right here. Who is it? Slade Freeman. That's right. We don't have him on there. Let's remember Slade came in, so he'll be the courtesy runner for Jaden Holland. And of course, in high school, if you're not familiar with high school baseball and softball, allowed courtesy runners for both the pitcher and catcher. Try to speed the game up, and also they're out there looking for that home run ball in there, and they're completely wrong spot.
Yeah,
go over. I think maybe
behind that 385 sign.
Maybe in there. It's right in that big tall grass right beside the pole there. So,
yeah, man, those are both monster shots.
They were. And you go to the deepest part of the ballpark here for both of those. So Wolves tied 2-2 here in the second inning. Yeah. First pitch from Bellamy. He is outside for ball 1. Is it a strike? Okay, never mind. I didn't watch, obviously.
Call strike.
Hey, Jackson Holland swings and misses. 293, 17 for 57, 14 runs, 9 RBIs, and 4-4 on the base paths for Jackson. Started out in left field. He's at second base now. Freeman off first over there. Outside pitch, just a little bit out, too far outside that time on Holland for the strike. Bellamy from the stretch. Breaking ball, head and pulled that time, and that will be out number 2 as Holland goes down swinging, and that will bring up Chance Fowler. Chance struck out his first time at the plate. Chance digs in. Freeman off first. Big breaking ball that time. Wow. We're directly behind home plate here with some elevation. That was a nice breaking ball that time. Came straight at the hip and broke off that time, and Fallon was a little bit fooled by that. So
yeah, great location in on the hands.
0-1. Yeah, nice. And that looked to be an off-speed pitch that time from Bellamy. Should go with either circle change or the full palm change, and you know that.
I believe he throws both.
0-2 from Bellamy, and that's going to be fouled back right off the umpire for count will stay at 0-2.
Yeah, I believe that may be the first time we've seen that circle change out of Isaac tonight. Usually it's actually been in recent years one of his go-to pitches.
Comes JJ in to give Eddie a little time here after he got hit. Fine guys out here in black tonight instead of blue. We'll call them black. So as I said earlier, JJ Wright down the first base line. Mike Gayhart at second. Down at third, Gary Hammonds behind the plate. Eddie Brown. Quality crew. See a lot of these guys in the regional tournament next week. Don't forget, next Monday, 4 games coming to you from Kanawha County. And we'll hopefully have them all here for you on BSN. And time Holland goes down swinging for the second time in the game, and that will send us after 2 complete, folks. We told you we were going to have a good one, and it's on now. So both teams starting to swing the bats. Be right back to you here for the top of the third inning as Breathitt will send to the plate. We got Cox, Holland, and Bird.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. now also offering behavioral health care services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Have you been injured in an accident or at work? With offices in Salyersville, Hyman, and Jackson, Martin Law Offices is your hometown injury team. Graham Martin, Todd Martin, Cameron Adams, Brad Park, and Lakin Roberts have nearly 100 years of combined legal experience, and they stand ready to help you get the compensation you deserve. Our attorneys have deep roots in our communities. We live, work, and celebrate beside you. So when you get injured, let your neighbors at Martin Law Offices help fight for you. Kentucky Law does not certify specialists.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
All right, folks, welcome back. Head to the top of the third inning. Some good 55th District baseball right here for you, folks, on Bluegrass Sports Nation. 4-3 as the Bobcats come out hot. And now the Wolves come back by virtue of the long ball, 2 long balls. And they were very long shots out of here by Jaden Molans and Chris Evans there in the bottom of the second inning to put 3 on the board. And that'll bring up Reese Cox. Reese
Singleton.
There we go. First pitch from Holland is there. Holland is absolutely locating the ball right now. I mean, he has really shut down the Bobcats since he came on with that change. So let's see if the Bobcats hitters can adjust. They were ready for Wisman, and that's going to be fouled back by Cox. He's down 0-2. Again, want to thanks before I don't think about it again. Thanks, Darren, for coming and filling in real quick. Didn't even call until midday today. If he'd come down and do this, and or else you wouldn't have had a count on the screen with me trying to do it and call it too. So Cox goes down swinging for out number 1. So we'll have again softball for you tomorrow night. Breathitt and Wolfe, and that should be a great one again with Caitlin Pennington and the Wolves facing her, and Bobcats swept the Wolves this year, first time in a while. This district has turned itself upside down as Breathitt in baseball swept the Wolves twice, and the Wolves swept the Bobcats in baseball twice this year. So,
And that strikeout right there on Reese Cox is Holland's 4th K of the game already.
Yeah. And he's hitting that spot. You know, we had the All-A championship down here, and Eddie Browning called that game, and Holland pitched it, and he hit that spot continuously against Harlan that day. Ball in the dirt to Miles Holland, and they're going to say he went around. So another strikeout for Jaden Holland. And the Wolves, you can kind of feel the momentum changing here, Ryan. Absolutely, as Colby Bird will step to the plate. Colby was hit by a pitch his first time up, if I recall.
That is correct.
Somebody needs to go out there and tell those kids where those balls are. They're out there outside the 385 mark. You just need to go right. They're looking for those home run balls. Holland, strike 1.
Moving inside with the breaking ball.
Jaden Holland is dealing right now.
Yes, sir, he is.
Oh,
same pitch.
Wow. Oh, that was a breaking ball.
Yeah, you threw a first pitch too.
Oh, I thought it was fastball first pitch.
Yep.
I'm watching the kids look at the ball. All right, 0-2 to Colby Bird. Holland from the windup. Just that bit outside that time. That's, given the situation here with that outside strike being called, that is a hard pitch to lay off of.
Yeah.
And Colby was able to do that. So 1-2. And that one misses low.
You know, you said that it's sitting in the back of your mind as a hitter, you know, that he's calling that outside corner, and then all of a sudden you start getting breaking pitches down and away. It can be tough to lay off of.
I tell you what, toughest thing to do in the sports, hit a baseball. And going to be outside that time from Holland, other than certain spots hitting a golf ball. But this is got a guy out there not trying to fool you, with the golf ball. So I was fortunate to do it my entire career, but had fun doing it. And young men, great showcase here tonight as Bird is able to get around on that one. Tell you what, you're not going to find, you've got that Estel power. I mean, Ryan, let's talk about the 14th region. My God. I mean, you've got now Perry went down last night. Leslie County took down Perry. So you're going to have Leslie and Hazard tomorrow night. It's my understanding Connaught and Letcher are playing tonight. We've already given you the score. I'll check that again here. And Bird's going to hit that one right back up the middle. What a piece of hitting by Kobe Bird.
Great at bat by that young man right there.
Absolutely. That is a great piece of hitting by Mr. BIRD.
Or just being patient, not trying to do too much. And there we see it again, just right back up the middle with it. That'll bring Dillman Stacy up, and looked like he was walked his first at bat.
Looks like we got the bottom of the third over in Boonville. It is 3-1 Engineers over Pirates. And that one high and tight to Mr. Stacy. Not a more laid-back individual in existence than Dylan Stacy. He,
yeah, it's almost impossible to rattle him, man.
Yeah, no.
Such a great defensive asset for Bobcats out there in center field, man. And, of course, 14th region MVP of the regional tournament last year.
And, that came from a couple of bunts he did, and he hit the ball. It's mainly because of that defensive showcase he put on in center field last year in the 14th region tournament.
Yep. And speaking of such, we seen a couple of those the last time Wolves and Bobcats played, down at Breathitt. So
he dives and flies to no regard for his young body. Is a favorite. Of course, many of these kids and my two kids in school that stay up at our house a whole lot, so we get to know a whole lot of them. He'll fouls it off 1-2 away.
Yeah, but back to what you were saying, you were talking about all the different teams across the 14th region, just how competitive that it is this year.
This is going to be a great regional tournament. I mean, it's just going to where's an easy game?
There isn't one.
Basically, well, it depends on pitching. First of all, who's got enough pitching? But everybody's going to throw their best that first game out usually, or take a chance, or they'll go home. And Dillon goes down swinging, and Jaden Holland is dealing, like we said, folks. So through 2.5, 4-3, Breathitt County will hit to the bottom of the third as the Wolves will send to the plates to the guy.
They have Oliver, Wisman, and Moland.
All right, 2, 3, 4. Right back, folks.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Well, that first inning is a lot distant memory now.
Yes.
Are we back on? Okay, sorry about
right,
that.
there we
I
are.
didn't get the cue. So the first inning is a
Snuck up
distance,
on us.
Henry, as the momentum in this one is kind of evened out here for Ron. So, going to be interesting. Bellamy's still in the game. So I don't think he's going to be going anywhere anytime soon. But after the top of the bottom of the second, there are 2 home runs.
Isaac is one of these guys who really gets stronger as the game goes on. Last year, several times, the young man's throwing harder in the 6th and 7th inning than he was in the first 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up Camden Oliver.
Cam, strike 1.
Cam flied out to Dillman Stacy out there in center field his first at bat.
We saw that. Now, the question is the lack of innings so far this year for Bellamy. How deep can he go? How deep do you want to take him? Bottom line is got to have him for next week. And so an injury here, or an injury to Bellamy's arm would be detrimental to the Bobcats, to say the least, going into the regional tournament.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
1-1 to Bell. That kind of slipped out as he tried to break one off there and stayed out for a count of 2-1. Oliver's able to take that low inside pitch, foul it just over the dugout, and counts at 2-2. Outside. Oh, backdoored it. Went Oliver that time. As he went with the backdoor curveball. We were looking for that since he tried it against Wisman last time at bat. And so he gets it that time and gets the call for out number 1. I remind you, thanks to our sponsors here of this tournament, Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Breathitt County Farm Bureau. Bellamy 2, Wisman, strike 1. Got the great folks down here, Susan Cable and Fig Kelly. Got Chuck Price and Seth Holland. I see down here below us in Breathitt County Farm Bureau. We'll take care of you. They're committed to Kentucky, and they're big on Kentucky. They're big on Breathitt and Wolfe counties. Also, want to thank our friends down at Banks Auto Sales. And Wisman's going to put that on the ground to Combs. Combs with the cushion up, throw to first, and gets in 6-3. 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd, and that will bring to the plate Mr. Longball from last inning with the solo jack, Mr. Jaden Molans.
Let's see if Isaac takes a kind of a different approach here to this at bat. I'd be willing to bet he doesn't miss anything middle in this time. Even though that last one it was, both of them were to deep right center.
Bellamy goes for the outside corner, does not connect. Ball 1. Big breaking ball that time, located well for strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, you can really see that thing coming out of his hand with the velocity difference right there.
In the dirt. Appeal down to first is safe. No swing.
See if he goes back to the big 12-6er on the outer half of the plate right here.
Yep. You called it, Ryan. Absolutely. Located well. That's almost an unhittable pitch right there.
Yes.
And what are you going to do with it if you do connect with it? So same thing.
There it is.
Got it. And Bell
he's on.
Striking in. He's
back.
Strikes out Molans. And so a little talking going back and forth here now. So that will end the bottom of the 3rd, and we will head to the top of the 4th as the Bobcats will come back to the plate.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, welcome back as we head to the top of the fourth inning. Breathitt back to the top of the lineup as we'll see Bellamy, Cones, and Tincher come to the plate to face Jaden Holland. Throw down, and we're ready.
Of course, Jaden Holland comes in the first inning in relief of Max Wisman, and young man has already posted 6 strikeouts here against the Bobcats.
Still 3-1. Looks like in the bottom of the fourth, Estel over Powell over in the 56th. Just to keep you updated.
And back to the top of the lineup here for the Bobcats. Bring up the senior, number 8, Isaac Bellamy. Looks like a little bit of chatter going on between the catcher. Isaac.
Yeah.
Looks like Mr. Browning stepping in, taking control of the situation.
Get it back down. Yeah, there was a little bit there when they as the Bobcats left the field. So let's see where we go with this. If we're gonna get warnings, everybody kind of and starting to come to life here. Let's see.
Not an uncommon occurrence when these two teams are facing off against each other. What do you say?
Yeah, that's a little bit. My wife will appreciate this. The emotions are running high here between these two teams. Oh, Lord. So Matt Bellamy will step in. Isaac has singled and struck out in the game. First pitch from Jaden Holland is strike one. Holland with the 0-1. And that's going to be dribbled up to Evans. Evans has to make the play and throw to first. Gets him as he goes in head first. Always a mistake to go in head first there. And we don't need this. And Wilson has just been thrown out, and Bellamy has been thrown out. Yeah. Looks like Bellamy and Wilson have both been tossed. No cause for that, guys.
Yeah. That's just all that's going to do is just hurt your team.
Yeah. And they're not going to play in a regional tournament.
Yeah. It's 1 or 2 games.
Don't know. So we're going to take a break here. We're going to sort this out when we come back, but it looks like that both Bellamy and Wilson have been tossed, if I'm not mistaken in what I just saw.
Yeah.
So we'll see where we go from here. So we'll see. We've got
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life. Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Okay, we're back, folks. So we're back. We got some more stuff going on here. It's like not for sure what's going on here. The notions are running high here. We'll keep it over here on the side. We'll get the clarification. No, you're fine. We'll get the clarification of what's happened here. Umpire, referees, officials are trying to get everybody under control here over on the benches. So, here, let me take a call here in just a second. Right.
YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality Yamaha, Polaris, or Kawasaki vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 4 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, or Paintsville, or online at ypkmotorsports.com.
All right, folks, looks like the officials have taken everybody off the field here for now. We're going to see where we go from here. But we're not really for sure, so we don't know. We're not going to speculate in any way, shape, form, and fashion of what's happened. From what I saw is that after the play, you can go back, rewind it, do whatever. It looks to me like probably Wilson and Bellamy have been probably ejected from the game. Looks like we had a couple of Breathitt coaches, maybe that could be likewise. I don't know what that means for these players for the regional tournament. I would assume they're going to miss at least one game, but hopefully cooler heads will prevail here and we can get this game in, because we're going to have to go out and check that battery out in the outfield camera. I may have to jaunt out there and get those, because this thing ain't getting over anytime soon.
Right.
So we really don't know.
Well, there goes Tim's men.
Yeah.
Not sure, folks. I mean, as soon as we get an update,
it looks like
we'll
maybe
give it to you.
One of the Breathitt coaches have been escorted from the field. All unfortunate.
Yes.
And we don't know what happened down there. Don't know what the process is going to be. So let's just kind of figure out what we got going on here. So they really don't know what to say other than we're going to play some more commercials here for a few minutes because the teams are off the field. So we don't really know what when we're coming back or what's gonna happen here. But well, Ryan, we thought we'd see a good one. We didn't know we'd see this, but let's hope these two teams can calm down and finish this one out for the 55th district title. But at this point, a district title is great.
Little bit of baseball, a little bit of fight night.
The big prize is in Knott County next week, and both of these teams are contenders. And you're going to have kids that probably can't play in those first round.
Well, if you're
Breathitt
County,
round game.
if you're Breathitt County, you just lost your best arm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not for just the rest of this game, but for likely the opener. So it's let's see what the end result is here. We'll go back to commercial break, and hopefully we can sort it out with you when we come back.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
During a loss, we realized that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Have you been injured in an accident or at work? With offices in Salyersville, Hyman, and Jackson, Martin Law Offices is your hometown injury team. Graham Martin, Todd Martin, Cameron Adams, Brad Park, and Lakin Roberts have nearly 100 years of combined legal experience, and they stand ready to help you get the compensation you deserve. Our attorneys have deep roots in our communities. We live, work, and celebrate beside you. So when you get injured, let your neighbors at Martin Law Offices help fight for you. Kentucky Law does not certify specialties legal practice.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Appalachian Wireless is all in on Tech Madness. Right now, select devices get up to $500 off on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or nationwide mix and match plans with renewed or new lines. Plus, use a trade-in for additional savings of up to $250 for a possible savings of up to $750. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions. It's Tech Madness with up to $750 off because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Franks, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches.
There is more law enforcement on the way to the field. We'll be here shortly. Any further altercations from either team will result in the fans leaving the field and the players finishing the game without fans.
Superintendent Bell has just come up and announced that that shall be the end of any altercations or anything from the fans. There's more law enforcement on the way. So Superintendent Bell has, we're basically just leaving the press box here. So we'll see exactly where we go from here, folks. Still undetermined, but I know it's this is you got the people here packed together. This thing could go bad real quick if tempers flare here in this thing. So I hope everybody keeps a cool head here, and let's see where we go from this one.
Yeah, I'd imagine they'll keep it on pause until law enforcement officials do show up.
Yeah, I don't think they're bringing it back on the field until that happens. So I better be looking for a battery. For that outfield camera. We'll just be showing it from behind here. So unfortunate, folks, but here go the Wolves going to go out and get some work in. Looks like Breathitt's still at bat. So let's see what happens.
Looks like they're just getting the players out of the way.
Yeah, I think they're getting everybody out here. So we're just going to stick with you, folks. I mean, we can't run commercials all the time. Can't be right. So we'll see where we go. Let's see if we can check out what's going on over in the 56th district for you. I'll try to bring that back up. Also, trying to figure out if there's anything going on good down at the regional track meet at the University of Cumberland. Our team is down there. My kid, unfortunately, I missed that to broadcast this game tonight, but all the Breathitt kids are down there. I assume Wolfe County is too. So hopefully we have some good results from both of our teams down there tonight. But as of now, looks like the game's going to be on pause until we can figure out, get some more law enforcement here.
Right.
And make sure that these things don't get out of hand. This is, like I say, I mean, we can pan down. We're not showing you right now, but this place is full, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people standing out all the way behind the
it's real close quarters too. You got Breathitt fans and Wolfe County fans right here.
Everybody's right here. You got a few down the left field line, but a lot of places you'll see some in the outfield. But everybody's close here. We're 2 rows deep on each side here, 3 rows deep on the Breathitt side over here of fans that are in seats. So officials are still talking it up out there to decide what's going on. And so Coach Combs and Robert Scott are talking right now. So unfortunate stuff here, but it happens. There is it, Freddie. See when we can get back underway here. Maybe I should go down and quit this and fulfill my law enforcement duty to see how it makes sure. So we can get this game back underway, and get us some ball here.
Maybe I get Andrew up here. He's coming off the field, see if he can give us a little update, see what's going on player-wise, coach-wise for each team.
Who's this? Who is it? So, folks, we're just going to hang with you here until we get an answer. So, just kind of bear with us out there. May have some silence. We ran commercials for quite some time here now. But, all of our sponsors out there, you're well represented here with the Wolfe big crowd here on Facebook and on YouTube. So, folks, thanks for joining us. We'll try to get us a score here. I said that a few moments ago and never did fall through on it, Ryan, from the 56th district. I know the 53rd is going on tonight as well, but it's I don't know if anybody's streaming that, so I don't know if we can get any type of score from up there unless somebody wants to send this to us in the comments. If you are watching, this is.
I'm gonna go see if I can get an update really quick from the dugout.
Please do. Let's try to
hang tight, folks. I'm gonna see if I can get a little information
out if
here.
they can. Yeah, we'll be right back with Ryan, and I'll try to keep us going here. In the meantime, looks like over in bottom of the fifth inning, over in Boonville, it is still 3-1 Estill County over there, and I really with that screen I can't tell who's batting. So who's at home? Looks like Estill County is maybe the home team. So okay, here go the Wolves back on the field. So we may be ready to get back started here in just a moment. See our man Corey Combs sitting down here below us. Glad to see him out. Send our best wishes out there to both Kylan Combs and Ethan Bowling. Of course, well documented what happened here in Breathitt County with an accident here. Actually, the night that this Wolfe County Breathitt County game was going on, we were calling that game while it happened. So glad to see Corey here below us and doing well. And the Wolves are back on the field, so hopefully we're ready to get this one back underway here in the top of the fourth inning with one out. Bellamy was retired at first base. And that led to the skirmish, which led to the ejection of both he and Braden Wilson that we know of as of now. Let's see what Ryan can find out down at the dugout. He went down to try to get a better understanding of what's going on. And when we get back to work here, it will be Aiden Combs coming to the plate for Breathitt County. We'll try to get some clarification, too, on where we go from here as far as suspensions with the ejections, what that will mean for these players in the regional tournament. And so it looks like we're ready to get back underway here. Thanks for sticking with us, folks, throughout the situation. Still, hopefully Ryan's got some clarification for us. He just went down to the dugout to try to find out exactly what the bottom line is. But now we're back and ready to go to work, hopefully here with Jaden Holland still on the mound. We're going to have Jackson Holland moving in behind the plate now. He started left, went to second. Now he's behind home plate. Ryan, what'd you find out? Whoa. I got to get you back on. There you go.
Yeah, we're going to resume play here, but it looks like Isaac Bellamy has been ejected. Braden Wilson has been ejected for the Wolves as far as players, and looks like coaches Dustin Frazier and Tim Gross have been ejected from the Bobcat coaching staff, and I believe that's it.
Okay, well, we'll let you catch your breath there. Same situation for me.
It looks like the pause was just because they were waiting for those individuals to leave the ballpark.
Okay, so now we're back underway. Pitch to Aiden Combs. Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, I believe, is the count. And Holland goes down, slips out there. So actually, the scoreboard operator, Brandon, hadn't come back up yet. I know he's the principal here at the middle school, so Brandon's probably fulfilling some duties here, so we won't be able to keep it on the scoreboard out there presently. Unless you can poke it there, Ryan.
Not sure we got the count over there.
Yeah. And pitch is going to be low, and that's going to be ball 4 for Aiden Combs, and that will be a walk down to first base. So that will bring up Brady Tincher. So some of the emotions been taken out of this one. Definitely, you know.
Yes, it's, Bobcats lose their pitcher, and Wolfe County turns around and loses their catcher, who's also homered in this game. So big-time losses for both sides.
Yeah, no, Wilson didn't hire that. That was Molan's.
Oh, was it Molan's? Okay.
Throw down to second is not going to be in time as Aiden Combs takes second.
Nope, you're right. My bad on that. It was Molan's and Evans.
No problem. And that's going to be Aiden's. He had a steal in the first inning. He was out there a few moments ago. So that's going to be his 11th on the season that I have. Of course, we did not have our stats from last night either, included the KHSAA for the Breathitt victory over Jackson City last night.
You could cut the tension with a knife here, couldn't you?
Definitely. Tincher steps back in, and Holland's going to miss high. David Brown out in left field, who's come in to play and move Flisman into second. That ball's going to be hit a mile in the air by Brady Tincher. Brown's going to drift over right inside the line and makes the catch.
Yeah.
Need a little bit of an adventure out there, but he hauls it in for out number 2 in the inning, and that will bring Bash Howard to the plate with Aiden Combs still in scoring position out there at second base.
Yeah, Tincher just under that ball.
Holland from the stretch. Just inside. Ball 1.
Yeah.
Folks, share this one around. Hopefully we can get the momentum back here for these two teams. Long break because of the situation. Big breaking ball that time from Holland is in there for a strike. Broke that one off right at the hip of Bash Howard. One ball, one strike, 2 away. Hey, another breaking ball that time from Jaden Holland. The count to 1-2.
You're a big time hack right there from Bash Howard.
Just off the plate. Holland tried to paint that corner.
Yeah.
That's tough to lay off of.
Absolutely. Great spot right there.
Way.
Great spot in a 1-2 count.
2-2, 2 away. 1 second to Bash Howard. And that ball's going to be hit into right center. That may be a tweener, and it is. That's going to go all the way to the fence. And Aiden Combs comes rolling around, and Bash Howard rolls into second base with a double. Great piece of hitting by Sebastian Howard.
Absolutely.
RBI double. Puts the Cats up 5-3 in this one. 2 away. Great piece of 2-out hitting. That will bring Robbie Turner to the plate. Holland misses high. 1-0. Travel. It's pretty black goes in and I mean sports and strike on the curveball on the outside black. 1-1 on Robbie Turner here. Top of the 4th inning, folks. Lots of action in this one in many different ways. Oh, there's that same pitch. Jaden Holland is making a living in that spot right there.
All right, now Robbie Turner going to have to shorten up here, see if he can put a ball in play. Looks like he's setting him back outside again.
And Robbie had to protect that time and was able to catch a piece of it to stay alive.
Stays at a 1-2 count.
One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Howard off second, and Turner nibs that one down to third base, outside third foul ball. So stays at 1-2.
Good job by Turner being protective, extending the life of his bat.
Howard dancing off out there, and Turner was able to swing. He swings and misses, not make the play, but he's thrown out at first. So he's retired 2-3 after the strikeout, and that will end the thread here in the top of the 4th inning. Breathitt adds one on the Sebastian Howard double, RBI double, and that will send us to the bottom of the 4th at 5-3 Breathitt County.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, E Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, welcome back. Got the changes here for Breathitt County. We will have Aiden Combs coming in to pitch. Aiden, the 8th grader. He will come in 3.07 ERA. He is 1-4 on the season with 1 save. This will be his 12th appearance. In 27.1 innings, he has given up 36 hits and 12 earned runs. He has walked 6 and struck out 21. So also going to have Jaron Fugit coming into the game at third base. I assume he will take Bellamy's spot in the batting order. And we have Sebastian Howard moving over to short. Brady Tincher going to second. And that should be the only changes for the Bobcats.
Outfield stays the same with going left to right, Crifts, Stacy, and Holland.
And Dalton Voles will come to the plate for the Wolves. Two-face Combs. Fugit down there at third. He's an 8th grader as well. First pitch from Combs is strike 1. So a little bit of change in velo from Bellamy.
Yeah.
I'm not for sure. Did those two players have to leave the field? I didn't see Isaac come out. And that's going to be a shot by Voles over into right field, and will be a base hit for Dalton Voles. And the Wolves now, see if they can heat those bats up. I'm going to have number 24 coming to the plate for the what is that going to be? Is that Landon? That's Landon McWhorter.
Okay.
Going to be coming in to bat. Okay. So Landon now. I thought that was Brown out to the right field, but it's going to be McWhorter in that spot here. And Landon is 321 on the season, 9 for 28. Multi-talented young man, 7th grader. Going to bunt, and he lays down a perfect bunt. Combs tries to make the play. There is no play, and Landon McWhorter beats that out for an infield base hit for McWhorter. He's an 8th grader. I'm sorry. I apologize to Brandon. That is Landon. comes in, and the Wolves, they got something brewing here already in the bottom of the fourth inning with the first two batters on, and that brings up Mr. Chris Evans, who went out of here last time, or first time at bat, over to the deepest part of the ballpark out there over the 385 sign. That was against Bellamy. We'll see what he does against Combs. Wolves off second. Combs' first pitch is going to be back to the fence, and that's going to send Wolves to third and landing McWhorter down to second base. Is he? Okay. All right, so Evans steps back in. 1 ball, no strike count. Yeah. Combs pitched to Evans. Evans going to rip that one right back up the middle. That's going to score at least one. Let's see if they're going to send McWhorter. No, going to hold him at third. So nobody out, but the Wolves are starting to swing it now. So that makes it 5-4 here. 3 base hits to start out the inning here for the Wolves off of Combs. And that's going to bring to the plate Jaden Holland.
Yep, and now you're starting to see all of that take effect.
Mm-hmm. Holland steps in. Evans off first. Let's see if he takes off. Throw to first. Back in time. Throw to first again. Evans is back. It's like the base might have dislodged over there. I'm going to put the breakaway back down. Combs to the plate, and Holland's going to pop that up. Down at third base, Jaron Fugit in the game now and makes the catch for out number 1. So Jaden Holland is retired, and that will bring Jackson Holland to the plate. Jackson now behind the plate in this one. I'd like to get some clarification from somebody who actually knows what the penalty is after being ejected and what that will do to those 2 players for the regional tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, my thought is they got to miss at least 1, maybe 2.
Right.
In baseball, in football, you miss 2 games.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is for baseball, but
ejection. So
they're going to miss at least 1. We know, which would be the
my goodness. They give you 2 in
round.
football. They should give you more in baseball. I mean, I would think. So
right.
that's throw down to second base is going to be in plenty of time to catch Evans stealing, and no. Robbie Turner guns out. Chris Evans here for out number 2. And it's going to take a 2-out base hit now from Jackson Holland to tie this game up. So it started out very promising for the Wolves here. Is now going to depend upon what happens in this at bat. Combs. Yep. Turner able to make the play. A low pitch. (5-4) Breathitt, bottom of the 4th inning. Combs, big looking breaking ball that time, did not connect. Ball. Three 1 or 2-1. All that time. We count it 2-2. Two, 2, and that's going to be here. Back up the middle. See if there can be a play at first base throw. Kinsey, wow. What a play by Brady Tincher. Saved a run
Showing off
for
the arm.
Breathitt County with the gun over to first. And the out is called out. So that will end the thread here in the bottom of the fourth inning with the Wolves tacking on one. We'll go to the top of the fifth inning, tie at 5-4, Breathitt County.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life. Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
All right, folks, welcome back. We're headed to the fifth inning here. Before completing this one, lots of fireworks. 5-4 one-run game, just like we always get with these two teams. So got 3 innings to go. Both teams still have 9 outs to their credit. So Reese Cox coming to the plate here to lead off for the Bobcats here in the top of the fifth inning. Might be here willing tonight on this one. Already game already 2 hours old. What have we got here? Not for sure what's going on now with bringing out AD, Robert Scott Creech. Cox, Holland, and Bird coming to the plate for Breathitt County.
So Reese struck out his last at bat.
Well, there's something going on down here at the first base dugout. There's yeah. Got the Jeopardy music going strong here. Man, what is the holdup?
Well, they're hard for you to take down.
And what?
Yeah.
Well, we honestly have no idea what's going on here. I mean, So we're just going to hang here until we figure out what's going on, folks. I mean, it's I'm going to make a trip to the outfield, put some new batteries on the outfield camera out there here in just a moment. We usually calculate these games without any electricity out there. We don't want to lose our outfield camera that we have. Usually calculate they'll take about 2.5 hours, and usually those hold out during that time. But that'll be another inning or so. So I'm gonna have me come back up here breathing very hard in a few minutes. All right, so Reese Cox, it looks like we're ready to go now.
I tell you, it's a lot longer than it looks, isn't it?
Yeah, one factor right now is going to have a tough sun field in first base and right field, as you can see here right now. As we got hit with the sun blazing in here last night in the softball field with just caused our laptop to fry and lost audio. So let's hope we have no issues here in the sun field. So Holland,
Great spot for 0-1.
Yeah. So it evens us up at 1-1.
Good on Cox laying off of that one.
Holland. It's a strike call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jaden working from that far edge of the rubber. And that's another right there going to be chopped. Dalton Bull's going to have to try to make the play. Throw to first gets in. And that'll be out number 1. Cox is retired 5-3. And that will bring to the plate Miles Holland.
Miles struck out in his last at bat against Holland. Holland on Holland.
Yeah, a bunch of Hollands behind the plate, too. The whole battery and the batter, all Holland. 2 brothers and a non-relation. Jaden misses high. Ball 1. Holland with the 1-0. Breaking ball in there. Living in that spot right there to even the count at 1-1. Low. Picked by Brother Jackson. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, Holland swings and misses, even up at 2-2. They can't say for Aiden Combs how much that him getting out of that last inning with only 1 run was huge for Breathitt County.
Absolutely.
So, that first inning, Breathitt County left as Holland misses, run the count 2-3-2.
They left at least 4 on.
Yeah. You look back in that first inning for Breathitt, leave the bases loaded. We asked if that would be a factor. It is now.
Yeah.
And for Wolfe County, that bottom of the 4th inning. Yeah. And there's a walk drawn by Holland. That will send him down to first base. We're going out here in the top of the 5th. Have to have some more late 1.
That'll bring up Colby Bird, who singled up the middle of his last at bat.
Yeah, great at bat last time by Bird.
Absolutely. Fighting off a bunch of pitches, able to stay alive, poke 1 through.
Holland now from the stretch. Miles Holland fakes going, stays.
Good secondary right there by Miles.
Ball misses high for ball 1. Throw over to first. Made that close.
Yep. Holland put it right on the money.
Oh, man. Do something. I just randomly think of things I didn't do at the office during the day. I just thought of one. So there's a Bird and Bryce Hostin jumping all over the place down here. But that one was coming at him. Looked like he never played baseball before. Good to see Bryce back. Of course, starting over at Pikeville now. Pike.
And of course, you saying that reminded me that I didn't record Miles base on balls there. So
throw over is not in time.
Looks like Miles a little shortened up over there on that lead that time. to the first throw over by Holland.
Holland keeps getting that step, and he's on the way. Throw from Holland down. Ball beats him, and he's out. And so Jackson Holland nails Miles Holland at second base. We've seen it. We were talking earlier that these two teams come in almost both of them with 200, each of them with 100 steals on the season. Only been caught once. Each have been caught once here tonight.
Right.
But Chris Evans thrown out, and now Miles Holland thrown out by Jackson Holland. So one away. Takes away that leadoff walk. 1-2 to Bird is going to be grounded over towards the dugout for count will remain at 1-2.
Holland going back to that outside breaking ball. A little down and away.
Yeah. 1-2.
Holland steps on.
Steps out. Yeah, strike three looking. As Holland takes him down to finish the inning, and that will end the top of the fifth as we head to the bottom of the fifth, and the Wolves will come up and swinging. That's all we'll see in the bottom of the fifth.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
All right, folks, welcome back here. We are in the jungle. Bobcats and Wolves going at it here as we head to the bottom of the fifth inning. As the Wolves will send up who we got there, Ryan?
Lead off, Chance Fallen.
Fallen Oliver and Max Wiseman coming at you.
So the Wolves back to the top of the lineup here in the bottom of the 5.
1-run game. Wolves got 3 more swings at it, at least 2.
A dandy of a ball game to this point.
Mm-hmm. Well, absolutely not what we expected.
Right.
When this Bobcats come out hot, open it up and touch up Wiseman, get him out of the game in the first inning. Jaden Holland has just come in and held it right there, with the exception of that great, well done by Bash Howard. And now, with Bellamy out of the game and Aiden Combs has come in.
And a big time change of velocity right there on that breaking pitch. Looks like he even kind of babied it up there.
It was almost an ephus.
And again.
Yeah. And there's ball's going to be Sky. That's going to be a tough play. See if Howard can make it down, and he does. Well done by Sebastian Howard as he makes the play. Just probably out of our screen there.
Yep.
But well done. He ranged all the way over. That ball was going to be fair.
Yeah.
That's right on the line in no man's land out there. He's got Jaron Fugit in now playing third base, a middle schooler over there. So
and Eli Chris didn't have a shot at it coming from left field. So
did not. That ball was absolutely perfectly placed for that not to happen without the great play by Sebastian Howard. Cam Oliver steps in. Combs. First pitch is low and inside for ball 1. Who's that? Outside for ball 2. Folks, stick with us for the award ceremony afterwards. That ball is going to be hit right back at Combs by Oliver. Nice play by Combs, and throws him out at first base. 2 away. That you can't say enough with these young pitchers. And any pitcher at any level, you have to come off the mound in a good fielding position.
Absolutely.
That time, even though Aiden was crossed at that point, he got his glove up, made the play on that hot smash back at him for the out. That will bring up Wisman.
No, absolutely, especially against a team who is very disciplined, good hitting team like Wolfe County. They're going to send it back up the middle quite often, as we've seen here tonight, both ways, Bobcats and the Wolves.
First pitch from Combs, misses inside. And Combs hits the outside black that time. They even the count at 1-1. See if the Wolves get a 2-out rally here going.
As Wisman grounded out to short his last at bat.
And that missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 away here. Bottom of the 5th. Max Wisman swings and misses. They even the count at 2-2. It's 2-2. 2 out. Nobody on. Wisman is going to hit that down the left field line. That's going to be foul. It tails away. Comes to the plate, misses away, runs the count full. 3-2 on Max Wisman. Jaden Molans, who's already left the yard 1 time tonight, on deck. And hits him swinging. Aiden Combs sets him down. So through 5 complete, 5-4, Breathitt County be back for the top of the 6th as the Cats will come to the plate.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Have you been injured in an accident or at work? With offices in Salyersville, Hyman, and Jackson, Martin Law Offices is your hometown injury team. Graham Martin, Todd Martin, Cameron Adams, Brad Park, and Lakin Roberts have nearly 100 years of combined legal experience, and they stand ready to help you get the compensation you deserve. Our attorneys have deep roots in our communities. We live, work, and celebrate beside you. So when you get injured, let your neighbors at Martin Law Offices help fight for you. Kentucky Law does not certify specialties legal practice.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Okay, Jackson Holland, we're back here. Here to go. Making fun of my child there real quick. So, sorry about that, folks. We head to the top of the 6th inning as Dill Stacy steps in. At 9-0, we'll head back to the top of the lineup. It'll be Jaron Fugit in the Bellamy spot at the top. First, and Holland.
As Dillman reached in base on balls, his first bat struck out. second time.
Pitch by Holland is low and inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. And tied from Holland, 3-1. This game now in the top of the 6th, over 2 hours old. First long intermission, we'll call it. And Bill draws the leadoff walk. That'll put the speed on the base pass for the Bobcats as Jaron Fugit will come to the plate. This will be his first at bat. Lights are going to have to come on here soon.
Yep. Big time spot right here for the 8th grader.
Mm-hmm. Stacy off first. Pitch to Fugit. Swings and misses. 4 strike 1. Stacy 11 for 11 on steals in the season. Holland from the stretch. Throw over to first. A snap tag there by Oliver. Reminder for you folks, we'll be back here tomorrow night for some softball between these two schools. Flip side of that one, Breathitt's number 1 seed, Wolfe the 2 seed. Just the opposite of baseball. And Fugit swings, throw down to second is going to be picked there. Evans did not get there to cover in time, so they've had to make the pick, but deal with the steal. That was unintended for with a runner in scoring position.
Looks like
Nobody out.
Coach Combs talking to him. Maybe a little bit of hit and run action there, but at least he got the swing in and protected the runner.
Yeah. See if we can get an update from over in Bonneville. Looks like 6-2 Engineers over there in the top of the 7th, if I read that correctly, over Powell County. So, yeah, it's top. So maybe the Engineers are the visitors. So go back to second base. I just missed, I believe.
Throws a little bit off the mark. And then Max Wissman not able to handle it. Dillman Stacy with a big lead out there at second base.
And Holland misses away. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jaron Fugit. First at bat of the game, came in to replace Bellamy in the lineup. Throw to second. That was going to be close. If that time Holland went with the turn move, I think if he had gone with the inside move there, he very well may have had the pick.
Yeah, and I just seen it. If I'm Coach Combs, I'm telling Dylan Stacy to calm down out there second base. No outs here in this inning. Do not make an out on the base path. That could be detrimental.
It's you get looking for out number 1. That will bring up Aiden Combs. And when I mean an inside move, that's where the pitcher goes, brings the leg up, turns to second base instead of turning from the opposite side and goes. And that could have been a very close play with the inside move.
Yeah, you call that a wheel back in the day. Little inside move, little wheel action. But Aiden comes to the plate, 2 singles and a base on balls in this one. So he's reached all 3 times.
Nice block that time by Jackson Holland, able to get the wickets together there and block that one low and in the dirt. Yeah, but still a huge lead out there with Chris Evans standing between he and the bag, and there is Painting that outside corner for Jaden Holland for strike one. Evens the count at 1-1. Got the red hot chili peppers in my mind here. And there's, again, a spin move. One thing about it, Dill is making himself known out there. And anytime the pitcher is taking their attention away from the batter in this situation, that's an advantage to the batter.
Absolutely.
Yep. 1-1. Now straight back here at us. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Aiden Combs.
Looked like it just got in on the hands of Aiden there. Just quite couldn't get around. Get his bat through the zone. But if you're Aiden, your approach changes here. You have got to put this ball in play. You cannot go down striking out. You got to do everything you can to try to move Dillman over to third base.
Sun moves close to being behind the hill here in Campton. Lights are on. 1-2. And that ball's going to be hit in the air out to left field. But it's Chris Evans who goes out and makes the play. And that is actually Landon McWhorter out there in left field. I think I might have said David Brown before. I thought it was 25, but it's actually Landon McWhorter, 24. So apologize for getting that wrong.
Okay. Looks like Dylan Stacey's called time going over to talk to Coach Justin Combs at third base.
2 away. And that will bring up Brady Tincher. An awful lot of conferences in this game.
Yeah. Of course, Brady has tremendous bat speed, great power. So he's got the ability to trade places with Dylan Stacey right here, second base. But not taking anything away from Holland on the mound. Man, he's got a tremendous outing thus far in this one.
Tincher, a chance here to add a run to the Bobcats if he can find a way to put the ball in play.
Brady has singled, grounded out to second, and flied out to left field in this one. 1 for 3 on the day.
Tincher's going to hit that one to right field. That's at Molan's back there. Molan's falls down, cannot make the play, and that will score. Stacey and Tincher's chugging around. He goes into third on his belly, and the triple for Brady Tincher scores 1 for the Bobcats to make it 6-4. Molan's got turned around out there. He could not make the play. Hard hit ball by Brady Tincher, and that will bring up Sebastian Howard with a chance and further the inning for the Bobcats.
Yeah, absolutely. Brady hits a rocket right at him, and they say those are the hardest ones to judge.
Yeah,
when it's hit that hard right at you.
Because I can't play. I never could play the outfield. Never played an inning out there. Couldn't even do it in softball. So I respect those guys who play out there. Holland to Howard, misses low. The ball 1.
Now, tough play out there, but there it is. You see the bat speed and the power from Brady Tincher, and you also see the speed legging it out for a 3-bagger.
Yeah. Pitch misses high. 2 balls, no strikes to Howard. Howard with a great piece of hitting last time at the plate for an RBI double. Turned on that one, just did not center it up. Fouled back to the screen. 2 balls, 1 strike.
One of the many big-time hacks we've seen out of Bash Howard here in that 4 spot for the Bobcats tonight.
Estel's added another run in the top of the 7th to make it 7-2. Howard fouls that one straight back.
I forgot. Of course, Howard has singled to left, struck out, and then that big-time double.
Wow,
there's last at bat.
Oh,
there's it again.
That's in the gap. And that will score Brady Tincher. And Travis Howard, he is Mr. Double here tonight. The second RBI double in a row for Sebastian Howard. Puts the Bobcats up 7-4. Back-to-back doubles by Tincher. Well, triple, excuse me, and double. Extra base hits for the Bobcats, and that will bring up Robbie Turner with a chance to do it again.
Looks Robbie singled his first time up, struck out his second time up, and sorry, folks, I didn't catch the last one during all the commotion. Got by me.
Big breaking ball that time from Holland.
Yeah, Robbie ducking under it there.
The Bobcats now have a second time through the lineup on Holland have started to time him up. So we'll added 2 in this inning. It's too long. Turner steps out. Turner's going to hit that to right field. Molans comes in tracking on it and makes the catch. And that will be the third out, but not before Breathitt adds 2 on back-to-back shots by Brady Tincher and Sebastian Howard to make it 7-4 as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
All right, folks, welcome back. Headed to the bottom of the 6th as the Wolves will send to the plate. Molans. Sorry, I'll flip it back over here. We got Molans, Bulls, and Landon McWhorter will come to the plate scheduled in this one. Young Hayden Combs has done some work since he came in. First inning, 3 base hits in a row, I believe it was for the Wolves. Worked his way out of that with just giving up 1 run. Now it's a 3-run deficit again as Molans will come to the plate for the Wolves.
Of course, Molans with one of the 2 deep balls here for the Wolves. That big-time shot out to right center his first at bat, and then struck out his last. 1 for 2 on the day.
Holmes ready to go to work. First pitch to Molans hits him. So HBP to lead off the 6th here for the Wolves, and that will bring up Dalton Boyles. Bulls. Say hi to my man Bobby Bush out there down in Florida, watching the former Breathitt Bobcat team out of mine. The great time we had in 84 through 88 here at Breathitt County. I just hate to say I'm that old, but it's coming. Over to first base, back in time.
Boyles has reached on walk and singled, so 1 for 1 on the day.
Big breaking ball from Combs that time. Don't put a gun on that one, but it's a strike. One strike count on Vols. Mo lands over at first with a good-sized lead over there. Comes to the plate. This is inside the Bulls. Evens the count at 1-1. Oh, in the dirt. Nice job by Robbie Turner that time. The Hextall behind the plate knocked it down. The ball would have probably advanced. Mo lands down there. Close the wicket up.
Yeah, we've complimented Robbie several times this year on his defensive performances back there behind the plate for the Bobcats.
Throw to first. Mo lands back. Again, Wolfe County going for their first district championship since 2010, 14 years. Here since they've won one. Breathitt going for 7 in a row.
And I was on the losing end of that 2010 district championship for the Wolfe County Wolves.
And there's a strike. Nice pitch by Combs. Right on the black. Pitch been called a strike all night. It's like we got Camden Oliver down in the bullpen for Wolfe County warming up. Holmes. Again with the off speed. Again, folks, hoping we don't lose that outfield camera. I have my batteries ready, so I may have to jump and run and leave Ryan on the call on this one here shortly. Comes to the plate. Well, swings and misses, and he goes down swinging with the off speed that time. Hey, Combs. Got to tell you, man, I don't give a crap where he goes from here. An eighth grader coming into a district championship game and on the mound in the field. Wow.
Yeah. And also 2 for 3 on the day.
Yeah, just great stuff all around. Mo lands big lead over at first. Pitch 2.
It's just one of the many great young student athletes out here on the field tonight. Could say that about several young men on each side.
That's a great part of doing what we do here. You get to get all these great young guys and cover them on a regular basis, and it's just impressive what they do. You know, those of us who played sports our entire lives said, you know what hard work it takes to be a student and an athlete as well. You know, it pays to do both. I preach that to both of my boys. You ain't going to play sports forever. And most of these kids take care of it. It's going to be on the ground just about in the quarter. Well, the Wolves down to their final 5 outs here. They'll have to add one here. Or else they'll have to do it in the 7th. 2 balls, 1 strike to Landon McWhorter. That ball's going to be sky. It's in no man's land. That is going to be down. Yes. Base hit for McWhorter. Gives the shrug. There's the Michael Jordan shrug over there. Hey, perfectly placed. We've seen 2 or 3 of those here tonight, but well done by Landon. Is that his second base hit? I think he had a base hit last time, didn't he? He did singles. That is 2 for 2. Yeah. 8th grader coming in here and coming up big for the Wolves.
Yep. Infield bunt for an infield hit.
That's what it was. Absolutely. And so that will bring up Chris Evans. Chris went long ball here back in the 2nd inning off of Bellamy. Here's the tying run coming to the plate. Jaden and Jackson Holland still as Jaden moves on deck.
Yeah, man, you love those as a hitter. Kind of balances out the average there for you.
One away. Let's see. Evans, first pitch. Well, that's a shot. It's going to be a gapper. No, Chris is able to cut that off, but that's going to score Moland. Make it 7-5 here. We're at the Chris Evans looking for that first pitch off speed that time and hammered it into the gap not in the gap, but in between center field alley. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for, Ryan. So big time swing that time by Chris Evans, and that will bring Jaden Holland to the plate with McWhorter down at second. Evans over at first.
And I just want to point out something. Bash Howard right there didn't really have a shot at the plate. Good on him holding on to that ball instead of trying to make a throw, do a little bit too much, holding the runners to first and second base. That could be crucial.
Keep the force in play. McWhorter off second. First pitch to Holland, misses outside. Comes from the stretch. Holland fouls that one back and going to be out of play.
Oh, down on the radio, guys.
Yeah, couldn't make the play. One ball, one strike here to Jaden Holland. Combs from the stretch. Oh, gets that call on the outside third there. Been called all night. Jaden Holland has benefited from that greatly. He suffers from it this time. As moves the count to 1-2. Jackson Holland on deck.
That's the vicious part of the game. It goes both ways, huh?
Yeah. Combs. Big looper that time, misses to even 2-2. Good miss.
Yep. Looks like Robbie Turner set up a bit outside there. He missed just a bit in and out.
McWhorter off second. That's going to be a shot. That's the third base just inside the bag.
That'll score a run, maybe
McWhorter.
two.
And Chris Evans
Looks
is
like it's going to
chugging.
score two.
They're going to send him, and there's going to be a throw to the plate, and it's not going to be in time. Running that third's going to be cut down, but we have a tie ball game here as McWhorter and Evans both score on the Jackson Holland double down into the corner.
But
ties it up.
Good heads-up play by Robbie Turner right there. Knowing that he doesn't have a shot with the runner at the plate, turns, fires it down to third base, and is able to get Holland trying to sneak over from second base.
Absolutely. So that, mark that play down. Tie game. You would have only had one out with the runner at third. Now you got two outs, nobody on.
Yes.
Wolfe County fans are starting to pump it here now. Getting a little bit of emotion back here. Everybody was kind of subdued after all the law enforcement escorting folks out of here and all kinds of stuff. But now Jackson Holland coming up big there with that shot down the line. You always got a question. We saw it last night. Do you get this late in the game? Do you protect the line? There was a ball was shot down. Line to tie us up here, folks. What else would you expect out of Breathitt Wolfe County here in the 55th District Championship game?
Nothing less, man. This has been an absolute dandy of a game to this point, and it's been so fun to call. Like you said earlier, keep your eyes open for these two teams in the regional tournament. They're two of the best.
Well, I say it all the time. We're fortunate to be the home stream for both these teams, and we get to cover them throughout the season and see this. Every time they play, no matter if it's volleyball, basketball, baseball, softball, it's always a great matchup between these two. And Jackson Holland going to nub that back to Aiden Combs, but what that does is that brings you back to the top of the lineup for the Wolves in the seventh inning.
Yep.
So we will go to the top of the seventh as Breathitt will come to the plate with a tie game, 7-7, here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Have you been injured in an accident or at work? With offices in Salyersville, Hyman, and Jackson, Martin Law Offices is your hometown injury team. Graham Martin, Todd Martin, Cameron Adams, Brad Park, and Lakin Roberts have nearly 100 years of combined legal experience, and they stand ready to help you get the compensation you deserve. Our attorneys have deep roots in our communities. We live, work, and celebrate beside you. So when you get injured, let your neighbors at Martin Law Offices help fight for you. Kentucky Law does not certify specialties legal practice.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back. Head to the top of the seventh inning here. Breathitt County comes to the plate, and Reese Cox. We have a new pitcher here, the closer for Wolfe County. Cam Oliver comes to the mound. His 13th appearance on the season, .031 ERA in 22.1 innings. Has pitched in both games against Breathitt, and Cox swings and misses, even the count at 1-1. Oliver in 22 innings has struck out 34 and walked 13. 1-1. Must have been low, so that will be 2-1.
Great location right there.
Welcome aboard, folks. Big seventh inning coming up here between these two. Oliver with the 2-1. Misses inside. 3-1 to Reese Cox. Miles Holland on deck for the Bobcats. Three-one on its way. Misses high. So leadoff walk for Reese Cox. And that will bring up Miles Holland.
Interesting spot here. Let's see what Coach Combs decides to do.
I'm saying we're going to see a bunt. Miles Holland, excellent bunter.
Yeah.
You've got Holland down, pulled in at third. He is now at third. Wisman over at first. He squares and
just under it. Can't get it down.
I don't think he bunted that. I think that hit the catcher. I don't know. Did he make contact?
Sounded like it hit the bat. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I couldn't tell from the catcher and the umpire there.
So I'm the only one in the press box that didn't see that.
I didn't see it. I couldn't tell.
So the bunt was off of Jackson Holland. Okay, good there. Yeah, figures.
He had a long ball.
Time for some new glasses. So, one strike count on Miles Holland. The sacrifice is definitely in order in this situation. You got to grab every run that you can. Oliver from the stretch. Jaden Holland all the way in against the batter, and that's going to be bunted. They're going to try to bunt it to first base here. Got the bunt coverage on. They're not running the wheel here, so they're going to have In that coverage, we had Oliver covering second, or excuse me, Boyles covering second. He's moved back to second. Wisman staying at first. So Miles, if they're going to lay it down, needs to lay it down the first base line, and Oliver misses outside. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 Miles Holland.
Yeah, with 2 strikes on him, Coach Combs giving him to go ahead and swing it here. And, of course, you know, Oliver, the lefty, Cox's lead is going to be cut down a little bit over there first base.
That's going to be hit on the ground. Evans ranges over. Throw to second is not going to be in time. Cox gets in there. Evans tried to go with the swing over to second. Boyles cannot make the catch. I think there might have been, it was close if he makes the catch.
Yes.
Colby Bird strides to the plate. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. Bird has been the DH here all night.
And done an excellent job here. He's hit by pitch his first at bat, singled up the middle of second, struck out his third. So 1 for 2 on the day. Big time moment here for the 2 on and no out for the Bobcats.
Put Rigsby out to talk with his infield and Oliver. Andy Browning going to go out and break it up. Question is the butt still in order? I believe so.
I believe so, probably for the next 2 hitters here, if need be, for the Bobcats.
Well, of course, Dill Stacy, an excellent bunter.
Yes, and tremendous speed.
So here is what Wolfe's going to do. They're going to pull Chris Evans in even with the mound from short. And never seen this. I don't believe this is definitely interesting. That's what Coach Rigsby was out there doing. So Evans is all the way in even with the mound. And let's see if the bunt is on. It is not. And strike 1 from Oliver on the outside.
And we're getting it from both ways here in the box.
Oh. So the bunt was not on, but Evans is still in 60 feet away from home plate there. Pitch going to be way outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, look at that. Full moon coming up. Didn't know it was full moon time.
Well, probably should have guessed. The theatrics here earlier.
One, that's for sure. 1-1 on its way to Colby Bird. This is outside. 2 ball, 1 strike. Man, I'll tell you what. All right, so 2 balls, 1 strike to Evans dances back. 2 ball and misses 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. 4 on Colby Bird. 3-1 on its way to Bird. Misses. Close. And better be covering here as Cox comes around third. So nobody out. Base is loaded as Oliver. We'll get Evans. Probably, yeah. We're going to get Chris Evans coming into the game as Oliver is unable to get an out here. So that we'll have a pitching change here for Wolfe County here in the top of the 7th. We'll take a break. Be right back to you here, folks, on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality Yamaha, Polaris, or Kawasaki vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 4 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, or Paintsville, or online at ypkmotorsports.com. Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life. Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup.
Yeah. Bill Stacy jumped in, so that'll be strike one from, for you. Oh, you couldn't hear? Okay, good deal. And Stacy's going to hit that on the ground and try to flip two here. Does not happen as the Bobcats go up 8-7. As Dylan Stacy comes through with the fielder's choice and get the first out, 6-4 for one away. As Cox scores to put the Bobcats up 8-7. That'll bring up Jaron Fugit against Evans. Go, Jared! Hunter takes off, headed down to second, and Deal will take second base. As moves two runners into scoring position here in top of the seventh inning for Jaron Fugit. Jaron, what did he do last time? I think he went down swinging last time, didn't
he? Yep.
And Jaron's going to hit that in the air. Going to be out to left field. McWhorter comes in, makes the catch, tag, and does not advance as Holland tags, but does not try to take score. So 2 away, and that will bring up.
Yeah, maybe just not deep enough on that one.
As Aiden Combs will step in. 2 away here. Combs fouls that one off his leg for strike one. Hunter's second, third, 2 out. For Evans. Misses low to Holland. Inside that time. I think Aiden might have tried to get that one, but he dropped his bat. Thought he might have gotten nicked by it, but he did not. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Three one. Call the strike. Run the count full. 3-2. Runners on second and third base.
On that outside corner.
And we'll hit that deep. Out to McWhorter, who makes the catch for out number 3, and that will send us to the bottom of the 7th as the Bobcats get 1 to make it 8-7. And the Wolves will come to bats here, and that will be the top of the lineup. Chance Falling, Campton Oliver, and Max Wissman come to the plate.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life. Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
All right, folks, welcome back. Head to the bottom of the seventh inning as the Bobcats bring in Reese Cox here to try to finish this one out. Reese, of course, senior, has had 6 appearances this year so far, 1.50 ERA in 9.1 innings. And he'll face Fallen, Oliver, and Whistman for Wolfe County. Fallen will step in. First pitch from Reese is high. Good velocity. This is up. Fallen. Fallen fouls that one straight back. Outfield camera still holding on out there. Let's hope it lasts throughout the end of this game. This is high. 2 balls, 1 strike to Chance Fallen. Bobcat's going to remove his elbow sleeve there.
Looks like he might have had a little bit of wide on it. Not sure if that has anything to do with it, but
Sorry. 2-1 to Chance Fallen. Reese Cox. Ball is going to be fouled down. Outfield line, leave the count at 2-2. And this is inside. Make it 3-2. Cool. 3-2. This is outside, and that will send Chance Fallen down to first base and bring up Cam Oliver.
Well, that's big time for the Wolves getting the leadoff runner on.
Got 2, 3, and 4 now coming up. Oliver will step in. Cox falling off first. Good time. Eddie Browning kind of wanted the Wolves bench there. Throw over to first base. Got Tincher now at first base. Tincher's moved to first. Howard second. Aiden Combs at short. Jaron Puget Stewart third. Robbie Turner behind the plate. Throw to first again. It's not in time. High drama here, folks, in Campton. Of exactly what we expected. It was and Oliver squares to bunt. Cannot get it down. Nice play here by the fan. The left-handed grab down here where it fouls it back over the fence. So 1 strike count. Wolves in need of one, at least a tie. Tying run at first base. Outside from Cox. Evens the count at 1-1. Welcome, folks, all around Eastern Kentucky checking this one out. As much as we expected, always a great show between these two. Had a lot of fireworks here tonight, many different ways. Pitch to on the field. Outside from Cox, 2-1 count. Folks, we're hoping our outfield camera doesn't go at any time, but it could. So we'll keep this behind the plate camera for you. Cox going to miss low. 3-1 now to Camden Oliver.
Go, big dog. Go.
He's to the plate. That ball is going to be hit to right field. Going to be down as Holland had to stop. So base hit for Camden Oliver, and that will bring up Max Wisman. Winning run now at first base for Wolfe County. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Great stuff here, folks.
Yeah, man.
Already almost 10,000 views on this game on Facebook. So Wisman squares to bunt, takes strike 1.
It looks like Chance Falling kind of got out there. No man's land. Nobody covering the bag. They're back behind him at second base.
And the bunt definitely is in order here to try to move those runners up to second and third. See if Wisman, if Coach Rigsby plays it that way, Wisman does square. This is outside. Evens the count at 1-1. One ball, one strike. Cox to Wisman, squares, going to lay it down to third base, and that's going to be a base hit. Third baseman did not have the correct bunt coverage on there, as the ball is, they had Cox trying to cover on the right-hand side. So That will be an excellent base hit attempt at sacrifice. We're going to have Kyle Chris coming out to talk to Reese Cox here. Nobody out. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the 7th inning, 55th District Championship game. We'll take one quick break and be right back here with you folks on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
All right, folks, welcome back. Bottom of the 7th inning, nobody out. Bases full of Wolves at this point. Tying run at third, winning run at second for Jaden Molans. Reese Cox on the mound for the Bobcats. It's been an outstanding baseball game. Cox going to go from the windup. First pitch to Molans. He is in there for strike one. Excellent location.
Right there on that outside corner. If you said it once, you said it 100 times tonight, right?
Tough pitch to hit right there.
You definitely don't want to leave anything out over the middle for this young man.
Cox to the plate. Molans swings and misses. 4 strike 2. A little bit of movement there. Got Dalton Bulls on deck. Senior for the Wolves. Cox to the plate. And breaking ball that time down in the dirt.
Yeah, nice job by Robbie there again on that block.
Nice miss by Cox. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. Okay. Sorry. 1-2. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Cox to the plate. And gets Molans swinging. 1 down. That will bring up Dalton Bulls. See how Breathitt decides to play it. Will they stay at double play depth or try to cut down the run at the plate? Wolves steps in. Base is still full of Wolves, man. What a baseball game, folks. This has been everything it was cracked up to be. Cox, big curveball that time, misses inside the Bulls. Got Landon McWhorter on deck. Landon came in for Dylan Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
And Braden Wilson. Cox. Bulls swings and misses.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better way to spend a Tuesday evening watching some great baseball here in the 55th District.
Cox with the 1-1. And Robbie with the stop again. Count 2 balls, 1 strike. Falling at third, Oliver at second. Wisman is at first. His run means nothing at this point. Setting up outside to Cox and goes and gets the outside corner. Perfectly painted outside corner that time by Reese Cox. Two balls, 2 strikes to Bulls. 2-2 pitch on its way. And that ball's going to be popped up. Jaron Fugit
That's an infield
settles
fly.
under it and makes the catch for out number 2.
That should have mattered. Should have been an infield fly right there, but
well, with bases loaded, I don't think that applies, does it? Doesn't? I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's going to bring up 8th grader Landon McWhorter here with 2 outs. Wolves loaded up with nobody out. And Reese Cox.
Maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, with bases loaded, I mean, nobody can advance, right? So, I mean, I obviously don't know the rules. So I don't need to comment further. 2 outs. Let's see. McWhorter's had 2 hits, a bunt hit and a CNI little blooper over there in no man's land last time up. So he's been on it so far tonight. Let's see how this is treated. Chris Evans moves on deck.
Yep, after the unfortunate situation earlier, this young man stepping in and doing fairly well, performing.
Breathitt looking for number 7 in a row here. First pitch to McWhorter. He's going to hit that. Is it going to be down? Will Stacy goes over and makes the catch, and the Bobcats win it. That's 8-7. What a baseball game. Breathitt County is your 7th time in a row 55th district champions. So let's hope everybody gets out of here without incident here tonight, folks. We're going to take one quick break. We'll come back and close it down here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
All right, folks, welcome back. Breathitt County is your 2024 55th District champions here in a whale of a baseball game, 8-7 over Wolfe County. And Reese Cox, I guess at this point that Aiden Combs gets the win because Breathitt went up 8-7 before Cox came in. Cox gets the save. So, folks, thanks for joining us. What a big crowd we had here. Lots of fireworks in the crowd, on the field, all sorts of stuff. So, we'll see where we go from here. We're not going to do the award ceremony like we usually do. We're going to shut this down. Darren had to go ahead and leave. So we want to thank you for tuning in. We appreciate everybody on BSN an awful lot. We will be back here tomorrow night for Breathitt and Wolfe softball for another 55th District showdown. Breathitt comes back after being swept in the season by Wolfe County to get their 7th in a row. So, folks, thanks for joining us. We'll shut it down with that. We appreciate you very much for tuning in here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. What a ball game. Breathitt County takes the championship. Well, both these teams will be real factors in the 14th region tournament.